students, this is Shankar sir. Welcome to my channel Natural Biology. In the previous class we have discussed about the human digestive system and the physiology of digestion. In this class we are going to discuss about the health aspects of alimentary canal. Generally our digestive system will work properly. Okay, when we are taking a well balanced diet, when we are taking adequate quantity of food, it will work properly. But sometimes, means during the festivals or during occasions, when we attend the marriages, what we do generally, we prefers eating, because there will be a delicious food and different varieties of food. So generally, our stomach capacity is this much only, nearly 20 to 25 centimeters length. Okay, so when it is contracted, nearly 10 to 12 centimeters length, but it can extend up to 20 to 25 or hardly in some people up to 30 centimeters also. Okay, so generally, so when we are eating, our stomach may fill nearly 70 to 80%, because we should not fill the stomach completely 100%. When we fill the stomach with 100%, there is no chance for release of digestive juices, is it or not? And there is no space for working these digestive juices on the food particles. So what happens when we attend the marriages? We completely tightly pack this stomach. There is no space in the stomach. Even sometimes food may comes out through the esophagus. It tries to come out through the esophagus also. Efficient work of these digestive juices on the food particles. So these type of situations may lead to problems in the digestive system. Okay, let us discuss what are those problems. First one, vomitings. What is the vomitings? Vomiting is the body's method of getting rid of these unwanted waste materials from the stomach. So that is called vomitings. Removing the unwanted materials or harmful materials from the body is known as vomitings. What are the reasons for these vomitings? Okay, overeating, especially fatty rich diet. Okay, one of the reason is fatty rich diet. When we are eating continuously biryani, oily foods, junk foods, so that may cause vomitings. And also one of the reason, when we take the harmful materials or poisonous materials, it may also lead to vomitings. When we eat a fatty rich diet for a continuous period, so we may get a vomiting that is very bitter. It gives a bitter taste. So such type of vomiting is called bilious or liverish. Okay, a green vomit is called bilious or liverish. It is due to our liver is unable to cope up with the fat, so it may lead to vomiting, or we may get a feeling of vomit, that is called nausea. Come to indigestion. Come to the indigestion. What is meant by indigestion? In simple term, indigestion means difficulty in digestion of food. Okay, food is not going to digest properly, so that is called indigestion. How to avoid this indigestion? By following a simple measures like having very simple and well balanced diet. Okay, so we can avoid the indigestion and avoid the taking a strenuous exercise, hard exercise, violent exercise soon after eating the food. So that is the second one. And drinking plenty of water. Okay, we have to take plenty of water, required amount of water, and also intake of fiber rich food that will avoid the constipation. We know that constipation means having irregular bowel movement is called constipation. When we eat the fiber rich food, so we get a proper bowel movement. So these are the simple suggestions to avoid indigestion. Ulcers. These ulcers are the serious cause of indigestion. Okay, so when indigestion takes place continuously, it may lead to ulcers. What are ulcers? Because the indigestion or the effect of acid on the stomach or duodenum may causes small wounds. So these small wounds are called ulcers. If these wounds or ulcers occurs in the stomach, they are called peptic peptic ulcers. If these ulcers occurs in the duodenum, they are called duodenal ulcers. Earlier it was believed that people who don't have eating for time, those are eating very hurry-burriedly, okay, not having time for eating and feeling continuously stress, strain, that may get the ulcers. But recently, two Australian scientists, Barry J. Marshall and Robin Warren, discovered that these ulcers are caused by bacteria. Okay, mostly they worked on the peptic ulcers and found that these peptic ulcers are caused by because of a bacteria which is called Helicobacter pylori. And because of this discovery, they received Nobel Prize also. This is just due to malnutrition. We know that what is the importance of food. Food helps us to maintain all the body functions properly. If we take a healthy food, then we will be healthy. Such food which contain all types of nutrients. Okay, the food which contain all the nutrients, essential nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. So such type of food is called balanced diet. But do all people are getting this balanced diet? No. Nearly 2/3 of world population is affected by food related diseases, especially malnutrition. Means they are not getting proper amount of food, okay, and proper amount of nutrients that may lead to malnutrition. Eating food that does not have one or more than one nutrients in required amounts, so that is called malnutrition. Let us see the definition of malnutrition. Eating food that does not have one or more than one nutrients in required amount is known as malnutrition. Means missing some nutrients in the diet. What are the reasons for this malnutrition? Let us see the reasons for malnutrition. One is poor health. Okay, health is not supporting always, so having a very poor health, so that is one of the reasons for malnutrition. Always are suffering with some type of diseases, okay, may also cause malnutrition. The second one, willful starvation. Person having fasting, okay, continuously day by day, Monday, after Friday, again Saturday. So likewise, mostly children, okay, so children should not have fastings, okay, so it may lead to malnutrition. Come to one more reason, lack of awareness of nutrients. Okay, how much amount of nutrients required per day we don't know. Okay, how much amount of calcium required per day, how much amount of vitamin A required per day, okay, we don't have that idea. So that is also one of the reasons for malnutrition. One of the reasons for malnutrition is socio-economic factor. Socio-economic factors such as poverty, means having poor people will not take every day a delicious food and as well as nutrient rich food, like they won't take every day badam, kishmish, pista, so these type of dry foods. Okay, so that is also one of the reasons for malnutrition. Let us see different types of malnutrition. Protein malnutrition is due to deficiency of proteins. Calorie malnutrition is due to deficiency of calories, and protein calorie malnutrition is due to the deficiency of both proteins and calories. Let us see some diseases of the malnutrition. Kwashiorkor is a disease due to deficiency of proteins, means lack of proteins in the diet may lead to this disease called kwashiorkor. Symptoms like swelling of body parts, all the body parts become swollen because accumulation of water takes place in the intercellular spaces. Intercellular space means the place between the two cells, so that place is filled with water. Poor muscle development. So muscles will not develop properly, and diarrhea, so may get vomitings, continuously vomitings while diarrhea, and dry skin. Okay, skin become very dry, and also face become very fluffy, round moon shaped face, and difficult to eat. So these all are the symptoms of the disease called kwashiorkor. Let us see one more disease, that is is due to deficiency of both protein and calorie. So it is example for protein and calorie malnutrition. These marasmus occurs due to immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirths. Let us see what are the symptoms of this disease. So generally body become very lean and weak. Body become very lean and weak. Ribs appear very clearly. Less developed muscles. Here also we can see diarrhea and dry skin. Okay. So here also we can see diarrhea and dry skin. So these are the symptoms of the disease. Come to one more disease. Obesity is due to taking high calorific food, continuously eating. Because of this continuously eating, the children will get high calories. So it may lead to a swelling of body parts. So because of taking high calorific food, they may get extra fat and may gain overweight. So these are the symptoms. So obese children may affected by different types of diseases, maybe cardiovascular diseases, renal diseases, gallbladder problems. Cardiovascular means heart related problems and renal means kidney related problems. Gallbladder nothing but liver related problems. So this is the condition called obesity. So these are the different malnutrition diseases. There are many disorders, but here few examples are given in the textbook. And one more thing, as per the new textbooks, only 3 diseases are given: Shankar, marasmus and obesity.